Hey, good morning folks. This is a bit of a wake-up call for myself, not for anybody else. It's just personal. So this morning I got up. No, let's start again. Yesterday I was fiddling around with electrics. So I've moved the electrics to the back. I've moved my battery. I had two leisure batteries. I've now swapped them for one big one, and that is now at the back. I'll show you that in a sec. My fridge, which is here, which was wired to a connector. I'm just going to say a connector. I'm not going to say what connector. It was just a connector, okay? And we came back later on and the fridge had stopped working. I thought, oh, it's popped a fuse or something. I checked everything, especially with moving the wiring. And it had stopped moving, but it stopped working because the connector was a little bit dodgy. It's a little connector. And so I pulled it apart. I know I've made a connector so that I can remove the leisure batteries to charge them if I need to, especially in winter. I take them out and I can charge them. So as I pulled it out, it's fine, disconnected it, no problem. But the cable that goes to the fridge was running around the back of here and goes to the battery. Then when I pulled the cable just to make sure everything was all right, the end came off and both wires touched, and then I ended up with a short. I ended up burning my hands because I had to scoot underneath because I thought we were going to end up with a massive fire. So I scooted underneath and pulled the wire clean out the wall off the breakers or off the connectors, and I actually did burn myself. I'm not going to show you the burns, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to show you what I've done now. So first of all, I got up this morning and I checked in here. So I took my board off. I knew I'd wired it and properly and everything. I checked it all, and everything in here is fused. Everything, the whole lot is all fused. Everything's fused. Okay, so now we come from here, and this is what this. So this comes from my battery, and this is from the solar, and this is just the fan. So it doesn't really matter about that one. But anyway, so what I did, I popped underneath. I'm going to show you what I did. Bear with me. I'm going to put a bit of light on the matter as well. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to move my fishing tassel out of the way, and we're going to go into the depth of the unknown. So this is my little hideaway. It's not really. Okay, so this is the battery, new one. Let me just get down. This is my jackery, and this is what I've just put in yesterday. So this is a complete fuse box, and I've got them three main components which are going to from here they'll be going to the items, which is a diesel heater, the fridge, and the control box up in there, which needs power. Okay, and what I've done, I've fused them. Now they're all been fused, and they're 15 amp fuses. So 12 volt systems, I've been told, should be 15 amp fuses. Okay, I have a small battery monitor down there which tells me exactly what my battery is putting out and what's going on, and that's Bluetooth. I have two big shunts here, which is the solar coming in as well. And what I did here, if I could just show you this, if I take this cover off, like so, it clips on nicely, you'll see these fuses. Now, each side of this is live, so I've got 6 live points I can use. So from here, this is my live going from the main battery. As you look, because it's too big, you'll see there, one there and one there, positive, negative. Okay, so these come in. So I took a link off that to go to the fuse box, so that makes this fuse, so all these will be live, and this is a buzz bar, which we keep mentioning is all negative. Okay, so you're looking in the lights here, and I was thinking, why aren't the lights on? Watch, I won't pull that one out. I will pull, which one is it? I think I've got it marked here. The blower. This is the diesel heater. Watch. See the light come on? Let me just turn you'll see it. There you go. So that tells me that the fuse is blown. Okay. So we put him back in, and now it's a full circuit. So I'm doing this because, like, we nearly had that fire yesterday, and it absolutely scared the crap out of me. Let me zoom out. So everything in this vehicle is fused. I just thought I'd give you a bit of a word of a warning there. So Yeah, my lad bought it me for my birthday, and I tell you what a good buy. What a good buy. And there we go, that's it. So yeah, I finished it off this morning by putting, I've also, he got me as well for my birthday, see these shrink wrap? These are absolutely amazing. You can use small pieces, big, you can cut them to whatever size you want. Then when you heat them up, they shrink around, which what you think is right. Well, why are you telling me this? Because they're also coated with glue. So when you heat them up, the glue seeps out and it seals it. It is such a good fit. It is brilliant. You know, you really do feel like you're safe then. So I've done all of them. All the negatives, all the positives have all been done. All right, that was just a bit of a warning really for me and anybody else who's wiring their vehicle up. Yeah, because when I unplugged the fridge, I'm thinking, well, that's safe now. It bloody wasn't, because the wire's still connected to the battery. And no fuse, you see. Everything else was fused. Well, I made sure it is, even the top box. But now, everything is fused. Everything in this vehicle is fused. So that is a must. A big learning curve on my behalf. What a dick. All right, take care, and we'll definitely catch you in the next one. If you'd like to subscribe, it is free. Please do so, and give it a thumbs up and a like. All right, take care. See you in the next one.